Hello friends and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Fallout 4 D20 challenge. Took a week off for Halloween. Can't remember anything. Have I got a quest? I don't think so. I don't. Alright. Let's roll for a new quest then, same as usual. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, 14 options. That is huge. Number 10 it is. Living on the Edge. Help Captain Avery. Help. Oh, this is in Far Harbour, isn't it? So, job 1 is get to Far Harbour. For which there is an easy option of quick. Can you actually quick travel there? I'm not going to roll for this because, well, obvious reasons. Does this take you to the boat or to the actual place? If it takes you to the place, that's great. Doesn't make a whole huge amount of sense, but still. Oh, it does. It took me here in the sort of way I would have a screenshot as well of being here. Just did that in case I need it. Okay, it's night. I have my sledgehammer. Good. I'd forgotten that existed.
Bait shop's got it.
So who have we actually got to help here? Captain Avery, the Mariner, and Cassie Dalton, and then help the citizens. I think those three things are the actual quest. So I'll just go to this person first. Is that the Mariner?
Took a battery.
Yeah.
To be sure, but she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides...
They call Namor the Submariner.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. But there is... I don't suppose you'd
It's
be willing
actually a
to lend
viable
hand.
technique to blow
In order to do
smoke
proper
up someone's
repairs,
anus
I need
if they have
specialized
drowned.
tools, and they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove
I'm
Tannery.
in.
Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
I don't actually know what she asked me to do. It's another quest. So actually, we're going to completely ignore her request and go and talk to the other two, which I presume will just give 2 more quests. Which statistically means the next Dark Scroll will keep us in Far Harbour, but you
Avery.
never know. Oh, Avery's a woman, man. I walked in, thought it was a woman, then I thought it was a man, and now I'm back to thinking it's a woman.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
And I look tough as old boot nails.
Quit wasting my time and just tell me what you need.
Right. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him too. I was hoping you might go have a look.
It's a good word.
If the worst happened, maybe you could get those
Or
fog
a name,
condensers
I
back
suppose.
online.
It's
If you're
just
up to
good.
it,
It's good to
just
say
head south out
Dunbar.
of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't
Feels
ask
solid,
a
doesn't it?
stranger to stick their neck
Dunbar.
out on our behalf, unless I was willing
Yeah,
to
he was
pay
in a
fair
terrible
share
car
for it.
accident, but thanks to Dunbar, he was saved.
I'm not making any promises. I'm not a mechanic.
It's not a complicated repair, just installing some replacement components. Believe me, if Howard can do it, anyone can. All that I ask is
Well,
that you
fuck
hurry.
Howard, then.
I don't have to tell you how important our water supply is.
Yeah. So that quest involves... She said about fixing condensers to the road to the purifier. Nothing about the purifier. I wasn't listening. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a very hard time listening to any of these people.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself.
'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of
do not
greed,
care about your tale of greed, blood, and vengeance. I like tales of daring, adventure, and humorous side characters.
Sorry, but I'm not real big on stories.
You must not be big on earning caps either, 'cause I was about to offer you a job.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not
Too
be
bad for
too
you.
hasty here. You got. Well, let's see. Yeah, I can't. Well,
Mrs. Dalton.
You're that mainlander who just got here.
yes,
Better
I
watch
I
yourself,
spoke too
'cause
soon
this
to begin
island
with.
sees and hears everything you do. I should know.
Yeah, we've been through that.
You think the island is alive? You're completely crazy.
I went from just
You
negative
think
to
that now,
flat out offensive,
But by
didn't I?
the time you've heard my tale, you might not be so sure.
The island may actually be sentient, like Krakoa.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain.
I wonder if
My
I'd have heard of these
family,
guys.
The Daltons.
The
Was the
Daltons.
pride of Far Harbor for
Daltons.
generations. Even back
Timothy
before the war.
Dalton?
It was lumber and fishing
Former
that
James
made
Bond
the
that no one
Daltons
really
rich.
liked.
But they got greedy.
Even Lazenby was
Took
better.
too much from the island.
That's
The
not
island's
true.
been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. But now our story takes an unexpected turn.
Okay,
A mysterious
Keep
stranger
going.
comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong.
I'd like to find out this isn't
someone
me she's
capable.
talking about, it's just someone
With the
else.
stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally
she's
has
definitely
a
talking
chance
about
to
me.
avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Could you just clear your throat before you talk? It's very annoying when you talk like this constantly.
Cut the bullshit and just tell me what you need.
Everything
Sounds
I've
like
said
someone
and then
forgot
rolled
to pack
for,
a sense of adventure
she's
when they got
she's
on the boat
accepted
to
what
Far
I've said. It's like she
Harbor.
can hear me,
Now,
or the dice can hear me. I
on
don't
to
know.
the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a
Oh,
good
God,
lad,
please tell me
never
it's not a big
caused
family.
trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill
So
the
you
next
want me to
poor
go to the
fool who
park
comes
and
along.
kill some ghouls?
Damn shame that.
Is that it?
Where'd you say these ghouls were?
National
park.
Park campground.
I think
It's
I've
pretty
been
much
there.
straight west of here.
Go deal with them yourself.
Haven't you been listening to anything I've said? I'm a
Yeah,
Dalton.
You're a Dalton
The
and the
island
island wants to
knows
kill
me.
you.
It's just
It's
waiting
in your
for me
idea.
to set foot outside that gate. But you...
Why do you think you're safe
new
in here?
It'll never see you coming.
There's really no logic to that, but
I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it? Fine. Just tell me when it's done.
I like how at that point I actually had no option of saying piss off, I don't want to do it. Okay, so well, actually, right, looking at this, to complete this quest, I have to help the citizens of Far Harbor. It's not like that's it now that I've talked to all those 3 quests done job. I actually have to go and do the damn quests. So I'll leave that unmarked for now. I'll come back to that later. So these are the 3 quests: Hole Breach, Safe Passage, and Blood Tide. I will of course roll for them in good time. My D6 escapes me. That's a 1. Blood Tide. So we're eliminating the feral ghouls for her. Right, Piper, you with me? Are you?
Mariner
Oh,
says
no, she's
the
over here.
island's alive.
Okay.
And it's got it in for us.
I just want to know I've
Bait
got
shop's got everything you need.
some. Are they cooking this Murloc? It doesn't look entirely dead, does it? Its claws are bound. Are they? Can you slow cook
You ain't long
Murloc?
for this world. Buy my guns now.
Yeah, I will.
Food,
Eventually,
stim
I
packs,
just want to make
fully
it
stocked.
daytime before I go out into Far Harbour for one very good
day at a
reason.
time.
It's very dark.
Lost my home when the fog rolled in.
But I mean, you know the reason. It's not hard, is it? All right, bright and early. Want to have a look at
Stay
this?
clear of the quarry.
It's
Loads of trappers.
good to know. Avoid the quarry. What's a trapper? Oh, there's a robot out there.
Please, no one else has been able to help me. Will you
Okay,
help
go
us?
on.
There may still be a murderer at large.
I've already said not interested at some point, apparently.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank
Times have
goodness.
changed.
Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
Fine. Well, I guess we're doing this then. So, who wants to bet that this is a trap?
Stay smooth skins much longer if we don't
I
get a
mean,
move
it
on.
feels like a trap, doesn't it? Like she's just going to lead me to this hotel. She works for the murderer, or indeed she is the murderer. Are those raiders up there? I believe so.
Hey,
I can take them. What, they threw something. Oh, they're trappers. Okay. You're gonna die. I got a big ass hammer. It's not a super sledge. The fact that it's so good makes me think super sledge is gonna be great when I finally get one. Oh! Oh, his head ceased to be. Yeah. Alright, let's get a gun out. Isn't loaded. Oh, it is loaded. Scrounging scrapper. What weapon did he have? Just a laser pistol. It looked somehow fancier. Alright. Let's move on. Times are wasting. I've just realised my hammer's called Big Joe. That's a joke I left for myself, apparently.
Lately. The Island's building inspector ought to be fired.
Yeah. Building inspector. I wonder if there's cannibals on this island. That'd be a nice little touch, wouldn't it? Why would I want that? That's horrible, actually. Stick that away. Oh, there's a feral ghoul coming at me. Let's just pick the right weapon for the job. I say they're coming at me. I believe there's a lot of stuff in their way. They've got to go quite a ways to get to me. Oh, fog's rolled in.
didn't know when to quit, did they?
Well, I mean, they're feral. So no, they didn't know when to quit. Yeah, you can have that one. We're in an odd situation where I've got to follow Pearl, but she doesn't seem to really want to take me to where she wants to take me. If I assume where she's going, run ahead of her, that makes her go quicker. I often forget you can sprint in this, but again, I don't really want to do it, because never sprint into battle. It just means you're tired when you get there. Huh. Somehow I didn't notice this very large building. I was just thinking there's probably no large buildings on this island, but yet, here we are. I should actually go and do the blood ties thing now while I've got Pearl with me. So I think this... Oh, Cliff's Edge Hotel. Yeah, this is where I had to go, isn't it? There's a slight chance this will be in reference to The Shining. So there were a number of murders at this hotel. I'm wondering if it was actually the bombs that killed all the guests and Pearl thinks it's a murderer, or if there's actually a murderer. There was that guy Pickman. He was some kind of serial killer. He's a bit weird. There was a time when I was intending to do a Halloween themed episode of this Fallout. My intention would be Pickman's Gallery, that kind of Saw place, and maybe round it off by going to Dunwich Borers.
Hotel guests are a bit rowdy. I was forced to defend. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble.
My instinct is they're either ghouls or trappers. I think ghouls, though.
No, I'm not ready yet. Wait here.
Very well. We can commence into the hotel as soon as you are ready.
Is this actually a quest to do this? I'm now curious. No. No. The hell is Acadia? Oh no, I think that was the quest for this place. Oh, it's a misc quest. Okay, good. In that case, I will just leave her there forever. Wait! This is a vault! Well, that changes things. It's funny how I saw that little hut and I thought, oh, that looks like the ones at the vault. Oh, there's a massive vault door here. I wonder if I can open it. I'm going to go it. Just a cash register. This might not be head sniffing. This might not be an actual vault. It might be like a theme park, like an attraction affair. Now that I think about it, that wouldn't make sense. Why would anyone build that? Little ghouls.
Little bastards. Wish it hadn't come. Wow. There's
I
a
got
whole bunch
this machine gun is ideal for taking down ghouls. Because they're very weak to explosions.
Oh, now I'm mad.
Plus, it feels very cool the way it's silenced and it shoots fast. Very, very reminiscent of in the King Kong film. I was gonna say Percy Jackson, the Peter Jackson one, where
That's all of them.
they're in that canyon and the kid manages to get a clip into his Tommy gun, and he's very slowly chipping away at all the creatures. It's a very, very cool scene. Horrifying,
Better in
but
our hands
cool.
anyway.
Huh, I don't think I killed that one.
Most folks are just looking for a hand.
So, I was just thinking there'll be a dead Peter Dalton. Was that his name? I don't know. But there won't actually be a dead one here because he got attacked here and made his way back to town afterwards, so there's probably nothing here. Although he did specifically come here to scavenge. An outhouse. Think about how old this... Didn't actually mean to sit on that, but it's quite funny that I did.
Ah, what were you hiding? Is that? Hey! Take a look at this.
What? What? You're not really telling me anything. Was it the Mentats? Was that how useful of you? Come to think of it, why would you ever come to such a place to scavenge? It doesn't make any sense. It's a cool view though. So I'm not actually going to go back to Far Harbour yet. I might as well do these other quests while I'm out here. So I'll roll for these two. Safe passage or hull breach. Wait, actually. No. I'm not going to do that because I've just remembered. The quest wasn't to just go and kill these ghouls. The quest was probably to avenge all of her family. So that's merely part one. This could go on for days. Or weeks even. Months if I really stretch it. Let's get Big Joe ready. Don't want to be using melee weapons against ghouls. We know this. It's solid advice. Being very nonchalant about the radiation, aren't I? I just don't really give a shit about it. Let's run back. I should have killed everything through here. I like the way the trappers camp. It seems like they actually lived there. Like there was that rad stag hanging up. I don't like the fact that it's like 2 foot from town. Like they can see town, town can see them. If you can take pot shots at your enemy, you're too close to your enemy.
You need work? Talk with the Mariner. Lord knows she's always
I
carrying
don't need
on
work.
about something.
I need a word with
Damn
Miss
those feral
Dalton.
ghouls. And damn the island for sending them after Petey.
Go on.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's
Is that
only
Trevor
right
from
you get
GTA
paid
hugging
for your
that post down
troubles.
there?
Here's 200 caps for you.
Is
So,
So,
who else
what's
needs to be
next?
avenged?
Talk to
Well,
me.
I'm glad you asked. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love
I
to
love
spoil
precisely
ya.
half
You'd
my
never
grandparents.
want something awful to happen
But
to
that's a
them.
tale for a
Nobody
different time.
would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa
Ooh,
George.
weird little camera pan there. I would do that now myself, but if I pick this camera up, it'll take me ages to sort everything out. It just wouldn't be worth it. Wouldn't even be funny.
We've all lost someone. You deal
So it
with
would fit
it,
off to my
and
channel.
you move on. That's life.
Well, we all haven't lost someone like Grandpa George, I can promise you that. A kinder and braver man has never walked these streets. I still remember the day I heard the news about what happened to him. He had a farm little ways north of here.
Look at the size of
Lived
the
a
chair
peaceful
she's
life,
on.
working the
It's
land
huge.
and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler.
I don't like the
Grandpa
sound of this.
Bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
One slight issue with her stories that I've started to notice, which I will come to in a minute.
You're not really expecting me to avenge every single family member you've ever lost, are you?
No, only the ones the island killed. Some others died when their boat sank, but we can't exactly get revenge on the ocean, now can we? That's just crazy. Off you go then. The story's unfinished, and there's another chapter still to write.
Hard times.
Yeah, so... what the fuck? Have you been here the whole time? That was weird. Yeah, what I'm
Hey.
realising
Medical and food
about
guns,
old
guns,
Cassie
guns.
there. I thought her story was a case of like her ancestors dying and shit, but in fact, all her family that's died, it's like they died in the last week. And she's just a bit miffed still. I'm taking this gun. I don't know why I didn't before. Fresh lobster. What the hell is that? Have I got anything with a sight? I don't think I do anymore. Yeah, that was a mistake. That's not going to help me zoom in at all. The dogs are barking and I don't know why. Oh. You just have to deal with the horrifying sounds. They're quite large dogs. So she said it had a shell. It had claws that could rend steel beams, and I had to kill it. For fuck's sake. So this beast I'm hunting, it sounds large. It sounds like a mixture between a deathclaw and a crab. No, that's not terrifying enough. No, it feels like it's going to be a larger variant of something I've already fought. Let's have a save in here, because I'm pretty sure it will kill me. Hey, have I got any explosives? I haven't been over my weapons for a while. I had a cryo grenade. That was one thing I thought going into this game. I thought cryo weapons were going to be a much bigger deal. Because at the start, there's the cryolator, which you think, oh yeah, I'll come back to that. Or by the time I've got Master Lock picking up, I already have one of those. Never realised it was a unique weapon. I've still never in any playthrough bothered to go back and get it, despite the fact that you can just have dog meat get it out for you. I just never done it, can't be bothered. And then also, cheeky. And also of a similar vein is I got a pistol or a revolver that does cryo damage. It was crap. Like, it was a legendary one, but it was rubbish.
Anything I can do to lighten the load, or if you need anything proofread.
Yeah. Do I still turn invisible? I do. Let's just ignore that visitor centre. The fact that it's covered in frag grenades does imply that there's at least sentient creatures in there. Not sentient, what's the word? Civilized. Somewhat civilized creatures in there. Humanoid. No, just, yeah, human. Let's call them what they are. Okay. Vicious wolf. And there's something else up there. But I'm not sure. Have I got anything with a scope? I don't think I do. Damn it. I can't see what they are up ahead. They look like super mutants, but I didn't know there were super mutants on this island. Because it kind of doesn't make sense that there could be. Like, how would they get here? If I have to fight that wolf, I want to do it with my hammer, but I can wait for now. I need... Oh, where'd they go? Damn it. I'm going to get closer to the coast, because it's easier to fight with the coast near your side, because then you can't get surrounded. Although, there are a lot of enemies that come from the coast. Keep seeing that wolf. I'm just going to kill the wolf. I'm just going to beat it to death with a big hammer. Ah, damn it. There's a slight slope. I'll never get up there. Hopefully I've been loud enough that the wolf will hear me. Oh, there it goes. Hey, Wolfie. Okay, wolf's down. Feel a little bit bad about that. Not so bad that I wouldn't do it again, or I'll feel anything. Alright, here we are. They're super mutants. It's not zooming in because I have a hammer. They look relatively normal. You know what, let's go hunting rifle, because they can't see me yet, and I should hit them from here. Now just check, there is another vicious wolf behind me. This is why you check before you start attacking. He can see me, but I want him to see me. Okay. Okay, good, the super mutants didn't hear. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The ones the super mutants are on, obviously. Now, let's assess their weapons. I've got nothing. The one on the left has stronger armor though. Go for the one on the right, I want the kill. And I missed. They might actually be out of range. Fortunately, there's a rock closer to them that will provide equal cover. Because they might not be enemy super mutants. I haven't considered that until right now, but you know what, all super mutants are my enemy. Ad Victorium. Right, now we swap out to the old spray and pray. And light him up. And they're down. Good. I was going to go hammer, but I thought no, let's just make it nice and easy. Kill them from a distance. As I said, we will cross this bridge when we come to it. I don't know if that's... It wasn't funny the first time. Repeating it's definitely not going to make it any better, is it? How far have we got to go, actually? Not too far. In fact, I can see where I've got to go. That building is probably the farm. And now that I look down at my minimap affair, I am closing in. on the beast. Right, Piper, I want you to be very, very invisible. Can you do that? Because I can. Right. Do we see this fog crawler about? No. I think that corrugated ironwork is probably on the other side of that. Yes, evidence of a small, and I do mean small, farm. That would be literally enough to supplement the food of one person. Okay, can I go with the spray and pray? Actually going to reload it beforehand as well. It takes a shit ton of ammo. Oh. There's the frog crawler. It's quite large, actually. I know it would be big. It has seen me. Well, it knows I'm here, but it hasn't seen me. Yep, it's coming at me.
Watch out!
It's not too strong. I had a slight advantage there. I was planning to jump off there when in trouble. I might actually go hammer to finish it off. Be a baller. Bitch! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's actually kind of a praying mantis affair. I wouldn't want to meet one of them on a dark night, would you? I wouldn't want to meet one of them in under any circumstances. Under circumstances. It's an odd place for a farm. Doesn't appear to be particularly tenable land. It's a good word, isn't it? Tenable. It actually feels like somewhere that would be a settlement. In fact, this looks like a shop as opposed to a farmhouse. Why did he set up here exactly? Because he said not only did it was like her grandfather living here, but he had farmhands as well, which implies, you know, a few people. Okay, I'm gonna quick travel back there because it was actually quite far away. Apparently, I've got power armor here. I did not know that. Full of surprises. Well, that's a 4. Oh, okay. So one would be Far Harbour. Can't go. Can I? No, I haven't been there yet. Well, thank God I'm not going to the Commonwealth. So basically, I think the visitor centre is probably the answer. Because I'm discounting the Commonwealth. Haven't been here. So it's between there. 1, 2, 3. I think it probably is the visitor centre. Which, I don't know, maybe halfway. Shouldn't be too many enemies there. Relative safety. I think I'll go and talk to her one final time. And I'll end the video there. Been quite a fun one actually, Far Harbour. It's a fairly nice location actually. I quite like it. It's different, isn't it? A bit different. They shouldn't have built here. This is clearly the beach they've essentially built on. Look at all the silt. Don't build your house on sand. Even Jesus knew that, and he was a carpenter.
We're gonna have a lot more limbs and a lot less hair if we stick around here too much longer.
The reason I talk down on a carpenter is woodworking is for people who are afraid of welders and too weak to be masons. I don't recognise this boat. Shit, there's an enemy. Actually, I do recognise this boat. I thought ghouls just here. Oh, there's a ghoul on the boat. I'm just going to lead him back to town, see if he follows. It'll be fun. Well, not for me so much. No, it will be fun for me, but not for the town. Is it Trapper Camp? I would really like it if when you cleared that out, the locals came and started living there. I think there's a few games where that kind of happens. The Witcher's probably the best one that springs to mind, but that it's all sort of scripted. I'd like it to be a bit more, what's the word? Not original, but organic.
Me,
What's the word?
mainlander.
Poor
Piss off,
old
Harberman.
Grandpa George. Torn apart by a fog crawler. The island hasn't got a shred of decency.
Neither do I.
Grandpa
love.
George,
Neither
can
do
rest
I.
in peace.
I'd split you
The
into
fog crawler is dead.
twain,
Wonderful.
as they say.
That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic avenger I hoped you were. With that
Trevor's
fog
feeding the
crawler
fish.
gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place
As
ready.
in Trevor from
That's
GTA.
right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude.
Well, the 200
for your
caps,
service
that's
to
great
the
and all.
great
I don't really
Dalton
want the
lineage.
farm. It's genuinely, it's a piece of shit. On top of that, I have hundreds of other homes. Equally,
I'll try not to feel
That's
insulted
insulting.
by such a small amount.
Well, I got something special in store that'll make it all worthwhile. I promise. Now, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are strong.
God love,
as
just
strong as any a person can
you know,
help.
people complain
But if
about
you
the whole
ask
Preston
me,
Garvey saying
the
another settlement
strongest
needs your
among
help,
them
but
is
at
the
least he's
bond
quick
that
about
exists
it.
between
Go
two
here, do
married
this.
people.
None of
That's
this
why the last part of this tale
nonsense.
is the hardest one for me to tell.
I take it this is the next chapter of the story.
It's the final chapter, in fact. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman
Whoa.
this island ever saw.
Hang on.
He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day,
Wait.
a day I'll never forget.
So
I
who?
see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. Killed
So I
him
get to go
just
to a
like that.
lighthouse.
You go and get that son of a bitch. You make him pay for doing the island's bidding.
Alright, so a couple things. It's been her family that's been shafted by the island. But she kept saying her family by name. In particular, blood. Something that she wouldn't share with her husband. Oh. Unless it's one of those marriages.
Wait, did you just call someone else crazy? That is priceless.
What? I don't get your meaning. Ugh, never mind that. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
Yeah, so far every enemy has known how to use a gun.
Before.
Anyway, that'll be for next time.
Okay.
Eliminating the trapper
Hunt
leader.
yourself
I
flickering
thought the
lights
lighthouse
like
was over
Eden
there for
Meadows.
some reason. I based that on no actual knowledge though. More of an instinct. That is a wall of fog over there. Like literally. You look over here, you're in the mist. You look over here, you're in the beach. I couldn't think of a film about nice beaches.
But I fish myself up an honest to goodness sea bass, and I get nary a peep.
I'm scraping by.
Hey, Trevor. I keep calling him Trevor from GTA. I feel he's got similar hair. As I got closer, that was not so much the case. So that was it for today's episode. I'm yet to say the number because I forgot to look it up beforehand. 48, maybe? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.